Hi, I'm Sam from Gazelle Sports. I'm here to talk about the new Ace 16 line from Adidas. Alright, let's get started. So we're going to start here with the Adidas 16 Plus Primeknit. This boot comes in at $250. You're going to see a full Primeknit upper on this guy here with the Prime Cut collar, which is new for Adidas in 2016. You'll also have the non-stop grip treatment to the upper of the boot, just for better grip in all conditions. And then we see a new conical stud pattern with ground control 2.0. So you see the disappearance of those firm ground extra studs through here and the rebirth of sprint frame reintroduced for 2016. Moving down the line, we'll go into the 16.1. This is the synthetic version. Comes in at $200. What we see here is that the 3D web from the 15.1 has been integrated into the upper of this boot. You also have the non-stop grip treatment on this as well with ground control 2.0 and sprint frame. This boot here is the kangaroo leather version of the 16.1, also coming in at $200. We don't have any treatments to the leather here, so it's a very natural feeling boot, kind of old school. And again, ground control 2.0 with the sprint frame as well. And then lastly here we have the Adidas Primemesh 16.2. This comes in at $130, so a little lower price point. For this boot we have the Primemesh upper, which is a slightly cheaper version of Primeknit, a little tighter weave here. We also have the Tech Fit collar as opposed to the Prime Cut collar here. This boot is slightly heavier than the Primeknit, and then it still has ground control 2.0, but without sprint frame on the mid-range boot here. Okay, so I've got the Ace 16 Plus Primeknit here on my foot in a size 9. Very easily could go down to an 8.5. I feel that these are running about a half size big. Width is good. Traditionally the Ace 15 was a wider fitting shoe. Didn't hold my foot very well, but this version of the Ace has an inner liner with the Primeknit on the inside there, and it's holding my foot very, very well. So this is going to be a boot that'll work for both wide feet and narrow feet because of that extra liner on the inside. The Primeknit is very, very soft. I can feel that this boot would be broken in with only a couple of trainings. All around a very good fit. So now I've got the Ace 16.1 in the synthetic on, also in a size 9. First thing I notice about these boots is that they're running more true to size. So definitely would want to stay with your normal size in these. The other thing, a couple other things that I notice here is that the synthetic is significantly stiffer than the Primeknit, which is to be expected. So if you're getting these, expect a couple more trainings before they start to break in. And then the width is slightly wider than the Primeknit as well. So if you have a slightly wider foot, the Primeknit just didn't fit your foot well, this is going to be a very good option for you. And now I've got the 16.1 in the leather. Again, I went with a size 9. With these, I feel right away that I could probably go down a half a size. I've got a little bit of room by my toes, and with kangaroo leather, you know that they're going to stretch. The other thing that I notice about these specifically is that they're much tighter through the midfoot. That's probably due to the thicker material that we have on it being kangaroo leather. So if you have a wider foot, this may be a little bit uncomfortable at first, but once they get broken in, it shouldn't be an issue whatsoever. Alright, last but not least, I've got the 16.2 Primemesh on here. Feels very, very similar to the 16.1 synthetic in terms of the fit. Probably pretty true to size, a little higher volume in the toe box, so it's going to accommodate those wider feet pretty well. And the Tech Fit collar actually feels pretty nice on this. So if you're looking for a good practice boot or a decent all-around trainer, this is going to be an excellent option for a lot of people. Thanks for tuning in for our review of the Ace 16 line from Adidas. If you want to stay up to date on the latest happenings in Grand Rapids for soccer, make sure you check out our Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, which I'll link below. And stop in, try the boots out, and complete your game.